Morning, gorgeous manifestors. Happy Friday. Wow, this week has flown by. I don't know about you guys, but hope you have been having a good week. I'm just going to wait for a few of you to log on. As per usual, I've been up bright and early today. And I just wanted to come on and share a special message with you. Hey Ryan, how are you? So say hello if you're here and give me some hearts. Although Lindsay's here. This is the thing, I can never really see who's here. I always do this at the beginning of a live, don't I? Hey Lindsay, my darling. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you today because I've had a couple of people saying that I am lucky. So yes, I'm lucky in that I have, I feel very grateful for my life. I do all the mindset work, so I feel very abundant. Hey Alexandra, my darling, hope you're good. Sending you lots of love, my angel. I've been seeing your updates on Facebook. Sending you lots of love. And I wanted to, I guess, just clear something up. I think people think sometimes it's okay for me and Katie and Giuseppe and Angela because we're coaches, and so sometimes people think that's quite like you have to have that gift to be really abundant and to go out and create a big life. And I just wanted to clarify that is not it. With all the love in the world, that is not it. What it is that we follow our bliss and we take the inspired action and we do all the mindset work. And Olivia's exactly the same. And we all had exactly the same self-doubts in the beginning. So I remember Katie saying to me, oh my God, I'm never going to make a living out of being a psychic, even though that was her passion zone. And now she's obviously literally just phenomenal. The success she's having is amazing. But that's because she's following her bliss. And it was the same with Olivia as well. She was very nervous in the beginning, just thinking, oh my word, I'm not going to be able to make a living out of this either. What if it's just like a fluke? Like all the self-doubt that comes in. Can everybody see this okay? Because Gabriella's saying she's getting an error message. Can someone just let me know you're hearing this okay before I carry on? But there'll be a couple of minute delay, so I might just carry on anyway, assuming it is okay, and it might just be Gabriella's end. But what I wanted to say is everybody has their own unique gift, and whatever is the most easy and most exciting to you, all fine your end, thanks Bryony, whatever is the most easy and most exciting to you that you would do for free without being paid, that is your strongest asset. And when you are doing that, you're naturally in a state of alignment and bliss, so you manifest really, really quickly. Thanks for all the messages, guys. Sorry, Gabby, I think it's just you, my darling. Right, back to the point. I feel like I'm not very focused this morning. So, an example would be, I met a lady on the Abraham Hicks cruise and she's from Australia. I absolutely adore her. Her and her wife were on the cruise. She met her wife on an Abraham Hicks cruise. I'm like, oh my God, living the dream. That is, can you imagine meeting the one on an Abraham Hicks cruise? So amazing. Anyway, she did physiology in Australia, and it was really basic pay. And that's just what she was qualified to do. She enjoyed it, but it was just kind of really basic pay. And then after going on the Abraham Hicks cruise, she just started to listen to their words and follow her bliss. And now what has happened is she's still doing that same line of work, but she's doing it for herself. And because she's following her bliss and taking the inspired action, she's now hugely abundant. And so it's not about necessarily having a skill that's really unique, like someone like Olivia, for example, who is amazing, but she still had the same self-doubts in the beginning. It's not about that. It's about you following what your bliss is and following what excites you the most. And we had a gorgeous call yesterday with one of the gorgeous girls on the Awaken Your Soul program that starts on Tuesday. And she, we all know what her zone of passion is, which will naturally be her zone of genius. She lights up when she talks about it, and I'll be bringing her on into the Facebook group next week to do a live because she is gorgeous and very, very special, as each and every one of us are. But you'll see when she comes on to do her live, She's just following her passion. So it's not that I'm lucky as in I happen to be a manifesting coach and not many people do that. That's not what it is, because also I want to train loads of you guys to do this. I want to like get this work out there. It's about you following your bliss, and when you follow your bliss, the universe backs you the whole way. And that is exactly what Katie, Olivia, Angela, all these people have found, and more people are finding. So I'm not saying every one of you thinks, oh, she's really lucky, but I have had a couple of comments that, you know, maybe it's okay for me because I'm doing something that's quite unusual, and that is not the case. And if I was doing something that was unusual but my passion wasn't behind it, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. What works is when your passion's behind it and it literally lights you up. When you're in that energy state, the universe supports you. So this is what Katie and I were kind of talking about in the Awaken Your Soul program at the start of the year. Well, the mini masterclasses that we did. It's like, follow your passion each day. It's so cliche and cheesy, isn't it? But it's so true. Follow your passions each day. Like, follow where your bliss is, and the universe has to support you. It can't do anything else. And so I know it feels scary. So for those of you out there who are leaping, my hat goes off to you, because I know how terrifying it is. I was the same. But when you are in your zone of bliss and passion every single day, the universe cannot help but support you. The universe has to rearrange itself to support you, because your energy is one of alignment. So I hope that helps some of you guys who are maybe thinking it's okay for her, but it's not okay for me. Because also bearing in mind, that's your ego. That's your ego trying to keep you small. That is not what feels true to you. So you, my darling, have your own beautiful special gifts. We all do. We're all here for a purpose. And the way that you find those gifts is by following your bliss. And just think of it like this: whatever comes the most easiest to you and excites you the most, and that you would do every day without being paid for it, that is your asset. That is your purpose. That is your asset. Go out and do that, and the universe will support you massively, like it's doing for, you know, myself and those I'm coaching at the minute. The universe will get behind you massively, especially when you're coming from a place of love and a place of service. Then the universe cannot help but get behind you. So I hope that helps, guys. So with all the love in the world, maybe think about this over the weekend. Have a play. Just sit down with your journal and think, what is it that really excites me, that I'm absolutely passionate about, that feels really easy to me, that I could drink up all day long without being paid for it? That is the key to your life of massive alignment and passion. And that's what I did back last March. I was like, what is the one thing I'm passionate about? Law of attraction. Immediately the ego is like, well, that's ridiculous. How are you going to make a living out of that? But I took the leap, and that's what a lot of the people in this group are doing now. So well done. Hats off to you. You guys are amazing. I know how terrifying it is. But when you do it and you push past that fear, literally the floodgates of abundance open. So maybe sit down or maybe comment below, whatever you want to do. I can't really see comments that are coming up because, you know, it's this Facebook Live thing and I can never really see them. So I'll check my laptop afterwards. There's probably 1,000 comments. But I hope this helps, my darlings. Have an amazing Friday. I love you guys so much. You are all amazing. Have a stunning Friday, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Mwah. All the love in the world.